Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. Now I've shown you my 3 big show tanks, so my 55 gallon is yet to be revealed. The only difference is I moved the angels out and the raspberries in, but it's looking pretty good, so I want to share that with you, so stay tuned. This is my 55 gallon aquarium. I haven't featured this tank since before the move of my geophagus into my 150 gallon. There are a few changes that I'd like to show you. I always called this aquarium my angelfish community. I can't do that anymore now that the angels have been moved into my 150 gallon with my geos. Taking a look at this tank, the angels are gone, but I moved the scissortail rasbora in here. This past Monday, during my water change, I removed the 4 clown loaches and added them to the 150 gallon as well. This community is shrinking. The star of this tank continues to be Rufus, my ropefish. He is so happy in here. He is a nocturnal species, but not my Rufus. He's out cruising the tank any time of day. Along with Rufus, I have a number of Corydoras. There are a few emeralds, a couple albino, and 1 panda. The Corys are just too funny. They diligently clean the substrate for morsels of leftover food. Then they seem to have a group rest. Sometimes they're all lined up in a perfect row. Such silly fish. Next there are the lampi tetras and the zebra danios that school together. After adding the scissortails, the school has grown. The 3 species seem to be quite happy together. I believe I have 6 of each species, so that's a nice school of 18. Then there are 4 sharks, 1 rainbow, 2 albino sharks, and the tank highlight, the roseline shark. The rainbows like to stay within the rocks, but the roseline is a mover and travels all throughout the tank. There are 3 others in here that are very reclusive. 1 spotted Raphael catfish that I call Fat Cat. He's almost as wide as he is long, and he's really noisy. If you catch him, he makes such a loud racket. And then there are 2 Cynodontis catfish. They're always swimming around under the wood and rocks, seldom showing themselves. And finally, there are 2 bristlenose plecos, an albino and a spotted. This tank is simply set up. I have a small gravel substrate that I mixed with sand, and it's about 1.5 inches deep. There are a few rocks forming caves and working hard to hold down the driftwood as it's still wanting to float. I have 2 pieces of driftwood, both that I found and processed myself for use. During my water change this past Monday, I tied some of the floating Java fern onto the smaller piece. I still think this tank needs something more, but I like it better with the green around the driftwood. I also have 1 clump of Java fern left for floating. In this tank, I am running a sponge filter. I always run a polisher and an Eheim canister recommended for 90 gallons. Add a heater to that and you have my entire setup. This tank has gone through some changes over time and will probably be changed again. For now, it's just a simple tropical community tank, and I'm enjoying it just as it is. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.